And we back. This wheel right here has the name of every single NBA player in history that I've interacted with. At least I feel like I got everybody. This is a lot, first of all. I'm very grateful to even know this many people in the NBA. But when I say interactions, it could have been a Twitter interaction. It could have been Instagram. It could be IRL. It could be literally anything. If we have crossed paths and have spoken words to each other before, they are on this list. Starts off with people like George Niang. We got Zion Williamson, Boban Marjanovic, and it ends with Isaiah Thomas, which is the most recent interview I did. Today we're spinning this wheel to try to build the perfect NBA player. We got to get the frame of a player, the finishing, the shooting, the defense, and the last thing I added was the badges. So 5 spins, whoever I land on, I get to pick, oh, this player I want his frame, oh, this player I want his defense. I'm gonna create the player, put him in the draft class, and we're gonna simulate a few years of his career and see if he can be the greatest in the league. All right, are we ready for the first official spin? I do want to say, some of these players are past their prime. I will be getting the prime version of whatever player I land on. Best believe it. I got Blake Griffin on here. You think I ain't trying to get prime Blake Griffin finishing? Let's figure out if we get him. First spin of the video, we're going to get this yellow spot that is Richard Jefferson. Okay, RJ. RJ was like 6'7", small 4, long arms. Good finisher, solid defender in his time, but I think I'm gonna take the wing frame and say, give me the frame. Now RJ will probably feel disrespected by that because I basically just said I don't want his shooting, I don't want his finishing, I don't want his defense. I basically don't want anything basketball related other than his genetics, which is just he's tall. Here he is, he's tall. But I do want my dude to have a full head of hair. That's a fact. We're gonna get player in the red, which will be Amari Stoudemire. Okay, stat. The only thing that makes sense for stat is the finishing. He's gonna be able to dunk. He's gonna be a human highlight. Yeah, give me finishing. Let's not overthink this. We got Richard Jefferson's frame with Amari Stoudemire's finishing. Remember, this is the prime version of him, not the Miami Heat version at the end of his career. Like the literal Phoenix Sun, Amari Stoudemire. Bobo! No! This is where we wish we would have got Bobo's frame. Dang! Bobo's frame. I could have put RJ's defense, Bobo's frame, and stats finishing. But instead, we got to take Bobo's shooting, defense, or badges. Yeah, but this is why I did this video, because everybody that I've talked to is not a superstar caliber player, and I got everybody. And Bobo, I interviewed him right after he was drafted. I won't lie, he gave us the driest interview of all time. Shout out to Bobo, but it was one of the driest interviews of all time. His defense is below average on the perimeter, average in the paint. His shooting is a C+ for a power forward, which is well below average. Dang, man, I have to take, or should I just say badges and say forget it? Because, okay, we start off his career with 0 badges. Because you develop badges throughout the career. I'm taking the badges. I got to take the badges, man. Because shooting is too important. Defense is too important. The badges can be developed throughout time. I'll take Bobo's badges, which means no badges at all. We need a very good redemption spin right here. Good shooting, good finishing or something. Tony Kukoc. Oh my God, I forgot to add playmaking. I knew I was forgetting something. Playmaking. Do I take Kukoc's playmaking? I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. Let's go look at some stats. But originally I'm thinking Kukoc is playmaking. He's a small forward, but he's more like a point forward. Now, I do want to remind people, this is going to get iffy, but Tony Kukoc is my favorite Chicago Bull of all time. You like Kenny? What about Derrick Rose? Don't ask me those tough questions. I met Tony Kukoc a few times, and he's always been so great. He was telling us stories about the prime days, and I mean, he was just such a cool dude. So playmaking, he got 3 badges, but again, badges are not something that carry over. But the playmaking for a small forward of Richard Jefferson's frame would be pretty good. I mean, his ball handling is something to be desired. Ooh, the speed is not good, and the accuracy is not good, but the IQ and the vision are really, really good. The other thing is the shooting. Now, the shooting is something we can look at too. 84, 84. That's not bad, man. The dude that we're creating is coming in as a 19-year-old rookie. And oh my God, I forgot to add intangibles. Oh my God, I'm bad. So we just added playmaking and intangibles. And for me, intangibles are going to be like the potential and the literal intangible thing. So, like, I'm a 19-year-old rookie coming into it, and I could get the potential of Ja Morant, because I talked to Ja Morant before. So, the shooting being an 84 for a small forward will make him coming in immediately being one of the better three-point shooters, well above, well, not well above average, but above average. Do I take the shooting? Because I thought the playmaker would be better. Now, he got the vision and the IQ, but he don't got the execution aspect of it. And he don't got the potential to tat, and he's not fast. I'm taking the shooting of Tony Kukoc. If you're not keeping up, we still need defense, playmaking, and intangibles. Defense, playmaking, intangibles. Defense, playmaking, Lonzo Ball. As you see, I had to put LO Ball because I've also talked to LaMelo, so I had to differentiate. I couldn't put L Ball. But Lonzo, I ain't even got to think twice. Oh, wait, maybe I do think twice because of the defense. Lonzo's defense is crazy. Now, I don't know if it translates to 2K, so let's take a look. But originally, I thought playmaking, that feels about right. Get well soon, Lonzo Ball. We heard some bad stuff about his potential coming back, but whatever. We still hoping that he gets there. No, it's the playmaking, bro. Even though the perimeter defense is elite too. Oh, no, the defense is crazy. The defense is crazy. Hold on. I'm messing up right here. Because the playmaking is going to have his pass accuracy really good for a small forward. His ball handling really good for a small forward. The speed with ball really good. The pass IQ elite. The vision not so elite. Good though. It would be good for a small forward at a 70. And then, but the defense is like almost 90 as a rookie. 80 steal. Good blocking. The rebounding aspect for a small forward wouldn't be great, but it'll be cool. The lack quickness, the help IQ, the defensive pass perception, and the Lonzo Ball in the game of 2K, he makes all defensive teams. He don't be making all playmaking teams. I know that's not a thing. I thought originally that the play, because I'm thinking about it, look, from the aspect of a small forward, I actually don't need my small forward to be an elite level passer. You know what I'm saying? But an elite level defender, I'm taking Lonzo's defense. All right, I convinced myself of Lonzo's defense. We still got playmaking and intangibles, baby. Playmaking and intangibles till we go create the player, throw him in the draft class, and Victor Wembanyama. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. Well, I said I'm getting the prime version of whoever we get. So let's go look at the, I don't know, the 2006 Miami Heat team. Or I don't know what we doing. Because this is, yeah, man. Okay, so he's a 76 overall. This is the best version of Udonis Haslem. What is it? Playmaking? It's a D-. We can't do that. We're going to have to take his intangibles. We have no choice but to take his intangibles. Ew, that doesn't even look like him. What did they do to my boy Udon? Potential's not good. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right. Well, hey, you win some, you lose some. Haslam. I think for the most part, the Haslam and Bo things suck. Because Bo having no badges and we also not having good intangibles, our dude might retire the way he is. Which, again, could be good because we still got all the other stuff that's solid. But, dang, I feel like there should be a better version of Udonis Haslem. Am I tripping? Oh! Look. Don't think I ain't messing with nothing. Look. This is his Miami Heat all-time team. The Miami Heat all-time team has really, really good intangibles and potential. No shenanigans. Go check it yourself. Go check yourself if you don't believe me, baby. You got the game too. So that's not bad. That's a pretty good. I'll live with that potential. It's way better than what it could be. So no matter who we land on right now, we're taking their playmaking, whether it's a center, a point guard, whatever. Please be point guard. Please be point guard. Please be point guard. It's Grant. Well, it's supposed to be Grant Williams. All right. Shout out to Grant. Shout out to Batman. It's not the greatest into it. But think about it this way. If I would have taken Lonzo Ball's playmaking, then I would have had to settle for Grant Williams' defense, which is not bad, but laterally he'd be struggling sometimes. He's more of a fire hydrant type player. So instead we got his playmaking, which is a C+ at this point, which is actually higher than I anticipated. Let's see exactly what that looks like. He's not going to be able to put the ball on the floor a ton. Ball handle is a 66. Passing is a 69. Nice. Pass IQ is good. The vision is awful. All right. You win some, you lose some. All right. Let me go create our player. Throw him in the draft class with Victor Wembanyama. So potentially ranked fourth. Did we do a terrible job? Fourth? Behind who? Brandon Middle School. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. We'll see if he goes fourth. Carter Kendall is his name. 6'7", 230, just like Richard Jefferson was. But Richard Jefferson was like 26 by this time. We got an 18-year-old. That's a grown man's body. He's 1 inch shorter and 6 pounds lighter than Jarris Walker. All right, so we're going to go straight to the draft, man. Oh, wait. I don't want to control any team, though. Hold on. 5 years. He's got 5 years to impress. Let's see. First overall pick is still Victor Wembanyama. It don't matter if we put together this Frankenstein's monster of an NBA player. He still ain't going to be better than Victor Wembanyama. Second overall pick is our guy. A lot of tattoos on our boy. All right, Carter Kendall goes second overall out of Florida State. You know, the Florida State wings be having good defense. That's a fact. I ain't even changed that. That's the reality of the situation. I don't care about the rest of the draft. We here to watch LaMelo with Carter, and Carter got some tendencies of LaMelo's big brother, so it's a match made in heaven. All right, I don't want to control nothing that they do. They can make some trades. They ain't got to sign if they don't want to. It ain't really up to me. I just want to see what the roster looks like going into year number 2. LaMelo's going to be good. I think the guy overall ended up being 84, 85-ish, so it's still really high for a rookie. Remember, he's not going to pass often. He's not going to play make. He's going to pass. He ain't going to play make. So 85, the starting lineup, let's see exactly what it looks like. It is, okay, LaMelo, Terry Rozier, Carter, Gordon Hayward, and Mark Williams. I don't hate it. Now, we got a lot of guard play with literally 0 power 4 minutes, but you know what? What is the secondary position of Carter? Power forward. Okay, so yeah, he can also play some power forward. So yeah, I mean, he's 6'7". I think he can play the 4 probably better than Gordon Hayward, mostly because, remember, he's got stats finishing. So if he got stats finishing, he going to get some post-up touches. Put him at the 4. Let him run the 4. First game of his NBA career going against the Bulls is a win. No surprise there. And he had 17, 8, and 2. He attempted 6 threes. 33% for the field. Not the greatest first game, but hey, a win is a win against a very competent Chicago Bulls team. Then they lose by a lot. This is not a team that's going to be competing for nothing this first year, as you can see. He looked good so far. The assist numbers is going to prevent him from being great, though. That's something I can say. The assist numbers is going to prevent him from being all-time great. Oh, my God. That's almost died. Just give him some time. Give him some time. Like I said, he's got 5 years, and I'm looking at these first 2 years as kind of washes as he starts to get better, and the team also starts to get better. So give him some time. Trigger Trae Young wins MVP, averaging 30 and 12. I mean, they had to be really good, too. We cannot take ROY away from Victor Wembanyama. Makes sense. He's just too nasty. That's cool. We're going to definitely be on an all-rookie team, though. Oh, they got us slated as the 4th best rookie this season. 21 and 6 though. Again, it's the passing, bro. I promise you. His assist to turnover ratio is negative. Yikes. Grant Williams, what you doing to us, my boy? Brandon Miller averaged 14, 7, and 6. Yeah, that's a better stat line, and he's more efficient. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Were we good enough to make the playoffs? Absolutely not. 10 games under. That's fine. That's fine. Let them spend some money free agency because boom, Gordon Hayward is off the books. And get us another lottery pick. We won't be mad at that at all. And the Suns make to the finals and lose to Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. I mean, man, they're just great. They put up 163 in the game 7. The regulation game 7 at that. All right, we need to get to the point where there's some high leverage situations where you can jump into a game. We need them to make the playoffs soon. Because I want to see him in action because, of course, he got the tendency, those players, too. So he got the tendency of shooting like Tony Kukoc, but also the tendency of backing people down and dunking on your head like Amari Stoudemire. So I need to see that play into reaction. No, I don't want to be here to do this. I'm going to let them do it, simulate past free agency and see what the team looks like, see what progression looks like under Udonis Haslam's potential and stuff. That's what we need to see. He jumped up 1. But he also gained 22 badges. I look at that as an absolute win. From 0 badges to 22, 10 finishing, and yeah, he's got bully, dream shake. He's a small 4, by the way. 3 shooting, clutch shooter, corner specialist, and volume. And then defensively, these are Zoe defensive badges. Only jumped up 1, but legit having those badges is gonna matter. I promise you, the badges are super important in this game. He's got all defensive potential. What did they do with the money that they had? They brought in Bogey Bogdanovic. Cody Martin is still here. You should want to go get the brother back. Trevor Hendricks. I thought this was going to be somebody else, but hey, this is the guy that we drafted in the 2nd round. Who's the guy we drafted in the 1st round? Where's our 1st round pick? Oh, is it you? No, you're a 2nd round pick too. Do we not have a 1st? I don't know. I ain't bugging too much. I would love for the team to do something. Go get a star. Not a star. Go get somebody that's well above average. Go get that tier that's underneath a star. The tier underneath all-star. Or maybe just go get a low tier. I don't know. But Michael Jordan, did he sell his stake in the company yet? Because right now we need him to be gone. We got Val on the team too. Did we see that? Was Val there? I don't know. Either way, it's an interesting team, to say the least. Look, I can see a world where yeah, Kendall's just running the 4, bro. I can see a world where he's just running the 4. You know, him and Mark Williams getting it done. Victor Wembanyama had 38 and 11, but guess what? Kendall had 23, 8 and 3, but he got the most important thing, which was the victory. Go make the playoffs. Okay, it seems not good enough to make the playoffs yet. Give it another year. Give it another year. Just be patient with them. Be patient with their growth as a team. I mean, they're undefeated through the first week. Maybe they are playoff ready. I don't know. Now Vic is the DPOY and the most improved. Oh yeah, he killing this simulation. This is supposed to be Vic versus our creative player, and we're losing. Did our creative player do anything? Defensive teams, come on. No. Lonzo made it. But then again, you're competing against Jerry, you're competing against Mobley, Giannis, John Isaac. It's going to be hard to make a defensive team, man. He might end up being the 5th best. Oh, my God. Playoffs. He might end up being the 5th best defensive player every season. This season, what did he end up averaging? It was 23, 6, and 2. Still a negative assist-to-turnover ratio. But he did almost shoot 38% from 3, which we'll take right now. We'll take that. They traded for Devin Vassell. Oh, that's pretty cool. Also traded for Tyus Jones. Wow. And Monte Morris. What the heck? These boys did a rebuild. But also, why is there 4 playable point guards right now? Why do we have no front court help, but there's 4 playable point guards? I don't know. Look at the power forward and center minutes on this team. It's awful. That's a big old yikes. But I'm not the one that got to deal with it. But we did make the playoffs, so we'll take that. I'm hoping that one of these games is close because I don't know how many times we're going to make the playoffs. So I'm going to simulate. Hopefully one of them is close so we can just jump in. Game 1 was not close. That's cool. Game 2, the Charles Barkley, Kenny Beecham guarantee that Game 2 is going to be close enough for us to... Okay, the guarantee went out the window. Or I'm just a Nostradamus and I know exactly what I'm talking. 5-point game. Okay, I went too long. All right. Just give me time. We're going to get one of these games is going to be close. I promise you. I don't know how true what I just said is. It's a 3-1 series and none of these games has been close enough to jump into. I need our Charlotte Hornets to fight, and they aren't doing it. Come on, guys. Oh, 10 points. Nope. Oh, man, they really let us down all playoffs long. All right, what did our guy average in this series? He averaged a 20-point per game, 7 rebounds. Still turned the ball over and not passing well enough. God, Grant Williams, I appreciate talking to you, my brother, but you messed us up in this video, all right? You need to get your playmaking up for 2K24 so next time we do this video and we land on you next year, we don't feel bad about having your playmaking. But instead, we're going right to player progression going into year 3. Still 22 badges. It's fine. He's got an A+ shooting now. The playmaking didn't go up, but A+ shooting is great. I mean, he's got good shot tendency and everything. So he gonna let it fly. His 3-point tendency is well above average. Shout out to Tony Kukoc for that. Yeah, the playmaking is not gonna get a lot better, but now he's an 86 when it comes to the 3. We gotta get this man post touches because boy, that stat post control is crazy. I'm genuinely thinking about making him the full-time power forward because they ain't signed nobody different this year. And he's got everything about his game is power forward other than the fact that he's 6'7". So he's a smaller power forward, but he uses the post. He plays good defense. He doesn't rebound great. And his interior defense is not great. But he's like a small ball. He's like a small ball 4, especially when you have, Lou Dort. I guess we started Lou Dort at the 3. Actually, no, this guy's kind of good now. He's kind of good. Never mind. We're going to let our guy play his natural position for the first time in his career and see how that goes. I'm going to need LaMelo. Oh, I was going to say I need LaMelo to step it up. Never mind. Brother, he's doing everything he's supposed to do. He need his teammates to step up. We the problem. The Wembanyama versus Carter Kendall first game of the season thing is still happening. He killed us this one. Like, it wasn't even close. But hey, 33 points for our guy and a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. Uh-oh, y'all. Oh, oof. That went away immediately. 0 assists, 3 turnovers. Oh, man. Yo, that's prevented him from making all NBA teams and everything. Like, if you can't pass, you can't play. 35-point triple over Luka. Well, we don't care about that. Where's the all-defensive teams? Because that's who we here for. We only want to make the all-defensive team once. Who is Junior Sims, and why is he taking our spot? He averaged 2 blocks and a steal and a half. I promise you, our defense is better than this kid's. I promise you our defense is better than this game. He's got A post defense. Man, we're better. Oh man, they really messing us up. So we're the 2 seed. Forget all that. Forget the all NBA defensive teams, baby. We here to win a championship potentially. 22 points per game, 6 rebounds, a positive assist to turnover ratio. Our guy Kendall, Carter Kendall's growing up before our very eyes. And he's a 48% 3-point shooter. We also got Jalen Suggs on the team out of nowhere. I don't know where he came from. And Stan the Man Johnson is here with some people that are upset about their playing time. But, bro, you're an undrafted two-way player. What do you expect? What do y'all expect? You're an undrafted two-way player. Go get it in the mud. Show that you worth it, and we might call you up. All right, so Kay Cunningham and Jimmy Butler is back in the Midwest, but this time in Detroit. Wait, that's pretty good. Jimmy Butler, both and Carter, both 89 overalls. We need a game. Come on, just give us one. Just give us one game. Game 1, absolute dud, and it was a 20-point game in their favor. So that's fun. I would hate for us to lose in the first round to a play-in team, but Jimmy Butler's on this roster, and apparently Jimmy Butler's the best player when it comes to bringing a team out of the play-in to make something happen. 5-point game. 4-point game, 3 minutes to go. Beauty. Let's get to watching. First of all, what is happening? Why do they have Devin Vassell in? This is why this game doesn't get a lot of play for me. It's bad. Now watch the Detroit Pistons have all centers down the court. Oh, they don't have all centers. Why don't you look at that? But they took small ball to the next level. Rashawn Holmes and Jimmy Butler on the court though. It looked like they got a real looking lineup out, and we got 5 guards on the court. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Also, don't know why it's not saying their names. Luckily for me, I know that that's LaMelo Ball, and that he's the number 1. Oh wow, Melo just missed a point blank layup. I know it was contested, but still. All right, so yeah, just draw a foul or something, team. Let's get some real players in. Let's get our guy Kendall in the game, Carter Kendall. I don't trust that Rashawn Holmes is going to be able to even score on LaMelo because they basically the same height. And I was wrong. Timeout. Beautiful. I didn't do that. That was them. That's beautiful. All right, get the real guys in the game. Enough of this small ball stuff. Go play real basketball. And they didn't listen. They put in Willie Hearn Gomez and Andre Drummond. Did you see me do that? Because I didn't do that. Our guys on the court, that's all I care about at this point. I mean, long as we got Carter Kendall on the court. He's swooping in some foam posits. I kind of mess with that. I haven't really seen foam posits on an NBA court almost ever. I say almost ever. But there's a bucket for LaMelo Ball. Is our guy 21 just going to sit in the corner? Is he going to sit in the corner for these 2 minutes and we jumped in for no reason? Come on, man. Play some defense, LaMelo. Play some defense, man. We're trying to win a championship, and we need this game because if we lose 2 games at home to start a series, it's practically over. You don't do that. And Rashawn Holmes is him. Rashawn Holmes brings us back down to 2. And now, hopefully, we could get our real center in the game, Mark Williams, and get us that Hendricks guy in. Nope, they ran the same lineup. All right, well, coach feels like this is the right move. Who is our coach? Can't really tell right now. And our guy Carter Kendall is sitting in the corner. He's just sitting in the corner. He's just sitting in the corner while they run pick and rolls. I can't be mad because buckets are buckets. But I'm kind of selfish here. I want to see him at least touch the ball. Here's a big-time spoiler. He ain't touched the ball yet. Kay Cunningham is a stud, bro. Kay Cunningham is a stud. Hey, once you get to year 2 of Cade, he be doing some crazy stuff. I mean, once his overall jump, he don't miss. The brother don't miss. And you seeing that, bro. You seeing that. He takes the lead. He takes the lead for Detroit basketball. And this 1-0 series in the favor of the play-in team might be 2-0 in a minute. Give Carter the ball, LaMelo. You ball hogging bum. Give him the ball. Oh, you give it to Devin Vassell. He's right there. He's right there. Get one more. Oh, my God. What a pass. Good cut, Devin. I can't be mad at that. That's good basketball. That's good basketball. But yeah, did we send him to end? It don't look like he's going to touch the ball. Well, he didn't touch the ball. But Kay Cunningham or Jimmy Butler or Jaden Ivey have the opportunity to close this, to take this to overtime. They got the opportunity to. Will they do it? Kay to the basket. He got a bucket. 1-point game with 10 seconds to go. Another opportunity. 5 seconds to go. Who is that? Don't matter. He missed. Was that supposed to be Jarris Walker? Oh my God, he got the steal. I think that's supposed to be Jarris Walker. Yeah, it is. All right. Well, Jarris Walker took a shot, missed it, What a waste. All right, we're not jumping back into games. Obviously, he's not built. I mean, he had 18 points. He shot it very well. Just didn't touch the ball. Didn't touch the ball in the last 3 minutes. Not one time did he. And listen, I'm not saying he didn't shoot the ball. I mean, he didn't. I just watched all that. He didn't touch the ball. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do at that point. 3-2 series. Game 7 is a win, and it was a convincing win. I had faith, and he had a great game. He just don't play well when you watch him. He's a sim god, not one that's going to perform in front of you. A conference finals appearance, 1 game away from it. 1 game away from it, Charlotte. Still 1 game away from it, Charlotte. Still 1 game away from it, Charlotte, and you did it. Conference finals to go against former MVP Trae Young. And look at our guy. Look at our guy. Still have more assists and turnovers in the playoffs. 50, 40, 82. Stepping his game up come playoff time, man. Lose game 1 to Trae Young and them. Okay, I was looking at the wrong team. I'm like, where's Trae Young? No, Trae Young's still out there. Game 2, thank you to Ball and Kendu and Ball. Kendu and Ball. Down 3-1 and lost. But Victor Wembanyama might have his first finals appearance. Dang. We're completely losing this versus Victor Wembanyama thing, ain't we? He's got a rookie of the year, DPOY, most improved, and a finals appearance. He's got all of that. And we don't have any of that. So yikes. This is going into year number 4. So if it's gonna happen, baby, you got 2 years. You got 2 years to turn all the narratives around about you, because right now Wembanyama is by far the best player in the draft. I do want to showcase these badges are gold and silver in some cases. He's got 1 post playmaking badge as post playmaker. The shooting badges didn't come around as much as you wanted them to. The finishing badges look really good. He's definitely a slasher more than anything. Going into this year, this is what the lineup looks like. We got Rod Tatum. I won't lie to you, Rod. You're coming off the bench. We'd rather start our guy at the 4 and run it that way. I can't promise nothing, but we lose it. This guy, Douglas Smith, is a stud. He made an all-NBA team over Jokic, over Wembanyama. Jet Howard also made an all-NBA team at an 82 overall. What is the lowest overall player we've ever seen make an all-NBA team organically? Like, we've done videos on this channel where not forced it, but I got a 75 overall by giving him good shot tendency and all the minutes he made an all-NBA team. That guy Jet naturally made an all-NBA team as an 82 overall. That's insane. Also, no defensive teams. I think the only way that we can save this and say that we've had a better career so far than Wemby is if we win a championship. And we're 41% three-point shooter. He's getting better, man. Assist to turnover ratio is good. Getting boards, you know what I'm saying? He's doing good stuff. But like Wemby doing better. First round, don't get eliminated in the first. I don't even want to go to this 5th year. I don't even want to go to the 5th year. I'm disgusted. And Wemby's back in the finals. And they lost again. Sheesh. Oh, they lost by 3 in a game 7 of the NBA finals. Kay Cunningham, bro. Insane stuff. Yeah. One more year, one more year. This is your last chance. And you know what? I think he's on the last year of his deal too, unless he signed this extension. Boom. He's gonna be restricted, so I doubt he's gonna switch teams. But you never know. I guess it's possible. All right, this being the last year, he's getting all the minutes. Chris Boucher, McLeod, and Lou Dort. I'm sorry to take y'all minutes away. I want to see how crazy brother could be if we gave him all of the minutes, all of them. Full games, no tiredness. Going against Giannis, I think maybe Giannis is not here anymore. He's not even here anymore. That's cool. That's a cool stat line for somebody that played 45 minutes. Sheesh. Let's see. What happens if you give him all the minutes? Nothing. They're the 5 seed, and he didn't make a team defensive. He averaged less. Oh, they brought it back down. I was going to say he averaged less points with more minutes. Either way, I think the 2 major parts that hurt us to start off with is having Udonis Haslam's potential and intangibles and stuff, because he couldn't max himself out. I mean, he got all the way up to, a 90? He got up to a 90, which is dope. Like, that's really, really good. But he came in as an 85, right? So in 5 years, he only got up 5 overalls. It's not very good. And then also the playmate. I'm going to keep harping on that playmaking. But the playmaking is huge to potentially make an All NBA and not all defensive because they don't matter, but just in general being one of the greatest. You got to be able to pass at least a little bit, especially from the wing position. Also, 1 seed eliminated by 8 seed. Victor Wembanyama, get better. Oh, that's our guy Jalen Suggs. He played here for a season. Man, I wanted our guy to be a lot better than that. I feel like if I do this again, we might get luckier. But again, he's a good NBA player. He's a 21 point per game averager for his first 5 years of his career. A perfect 1-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, 6 rebounds, and then if you jump in and watch him play, he not gonna do nothing. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.